Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we're looking at the MMI watches Cuttlechron. The watch is made of 316L stainless steel, and this is the lime yellow colorway. They also offer the Cuttlechron in bronze, and I will be covering that watch in a separate video. Price point for this watch: for the month of October, you can get it for $375. It's on pre-order. And then November, the price goes up. I think it's $40. And then December, the price goes up. And then finally, it goes up to $500. So if you order this watch in October, you get it for $125 off. We have a domed sapphire crystal with AR coating applied to the crystal, so you get a sense of the anti-reflective properties here. It is a dome crystal, so you do get a little bit of reflection of the background versus a completely flat crystal, but this is pretty flat for a dome crystal. You can see the distortions at the extreme edges right there. I think this is the best watch that they've made yet. It's the best MMI watch that I've had my hands on. The styling is unique. It seems to be very well built. I like this bracelet. It's the best bracelet I've had of theirs from memory. The clasp is upgraded. It's it looks like a milled clasp. I believe this is just a thick stamping, but no micro adjust on the side, none on the inside. You have this on-the-fly micro adjust. Pull the lever, you can pull it out. Then you can push it back in without having to pull that lever. I say there's probably, I don't know, 4 positions. Yeah, I just counted 4 right there. Dual pushers, no safety clasp. You have the logo milled in there. The links are sized with screw pins. Really like the reflections on here and the light play. Looks very high quality. And then it appears to be an integrated bracelet, but it does have quick release pins. And I will put this on a strap in a few moments here. So 316L stainless steel. Mostly brushed. We do have this polished chamfered edge here. Sort of a square shaped cushion case. You can see it has the crown here at 430. We do have a loomed ceramic bezel insert. Full loom dial. Applied indices. Loom on all 3 hands. Loom at all 12 indices. And then this ceramic bezel is fully loomed as well. And then the date indicator is loomed. You can see it right there at 17. So it goes around the perimeter here. You can see 1 through 31. And then these indices on the minute track are loomed as well. So this watch has plenty of loom. Oh, not to mention the signed loomed crown as well. So it's a very neat watch. I like this dial. It's very vibrant. I have not seen a yellow dial this color before. This shade of yellow before, I should say. It's very neat looking, and it's very neat looking in the dark or with the lack of light. We'll look at the full loom dial here in just a moment. So we do have a Miyota 9015 premium movement, 42 hours of power reserve, 8 beats per second. With that screw down crown, the watch is rated to 150 meters of water resistance. I think that could be due to the case back. It's a screwed on case back, not a screw down case back. Oh, and then there's a cuttlefish on the back. Cuttlechron is derived from cuttlefish, and then I believe chronometer perhaps, or cron. Not exactly sure what the cron comes from, but anyway. Neat little engraving on the back there. The sapphire 150 meter. Not quite able to read that. What does that say? One moment here. It's a number, series number. The Miyota 9015. I guess I may need to upgrade the new camera. Cuttlechron 316L. Alrighty. Okay, let's get this on the wrist. Oh yeah, so one thing, I couldn't easily get confused with which way to put this on wrist. kind of like with my Citizen Ecozilla. But anyway, let's get this on wrist. So I have a 6.5-inch wrist with a 52mm wristband, and the case diameter and lug to lug is the same on this, just like I suspected in my unboxing video. 42.2 by 42.2, 22mm lug width, and the bracelet tapers down to 20. I'd like to see it taper down to 18. 6.9mm signed screw down crown, and the watch weighs in at 172 grams. And the thickness is 12.7, so it's not terribly thick. I guess you could argue it's a tad bit thick for the water resistance, but for a watch like this, it's really not that thick. So there's a look at it on the bracelet on my wrist. And I'm going to throw it on the strap here. But let's check out the bezel action. Very nice bezel action. I have no complaints. Maybe a little bit of back play, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, let's throw this on a strap real quick, because I think a strap's going to look really nice on this with this integrated type case. The strap attaches, the bracelet attaches underneath the case. And we have these quick release pins, so hopefully I can do this quickly. The strap I'm going to demonstrate this with is the Artem Hydroflex. Actually, you know, this might be too thick to work on here. Well, it's a good thing I tried to use that. Let's see here. Alright, I found a matching pair. I have a little box of straps here. So just try to find a 22mm strap. I mostly have 20mm straps. So this is the Montreux FKM rubber strap. It's a little bit thinner. Okay, well, maybe I can't put this on a strap. I was kind of excited about this. Well, I tried a handful of different 22mm straps. I just can't get them to work on here. So I guess the distance between that lug hole there and the case is just too close to fit some straps on here. Here's the other watch I have on the table for reference. You can see how much, there's about twice as much space between that lug hole and the case here as what's on this watch. So you may just be stuck with the factory bracelet on this watch, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just thought it would be neat to see how a strap would look on here, but I can't get them to fit. So something to keep in mind if you do order this watch, pre-order the watch. This may be a prototype as well, but I don't really see them changing that part of the design. So let's check out the lume. Actually, before we get to the lume portion, let's take a look at this side by side with my Seiko SKX009. A 43mm case diameter on this. Lug to lug is 46 or 47mm. So you can see this one's looks to be a little bit smaller, but maybe a little bit larger in some regards too. Kind of an interesting case shape on this one that I've not seen before. So just want to give you a point of reference here with the SKX. Now we can check out the lume. Okay, we of course have the Cuttlechron on the left and my SKX009 on the right. So let's check out the lume here. Quite bright. It looks like I had bumped the bezel when changing or putting the watch strap back on, watch bracelet back on. Yeah, I'm a little flabbergasted I could not get that strap on there. I thought it'd be a cool look. So anyway, here we go, comparing the lume. Yeah, you know, the MMI watch on the left definitely has more lume, but for me, I can tell the time easier with the SKX. It's just easier, of course, to see the lumed hands and indices with a black or a dark background versus that full lume background, but that full lume dial looks really cool, and also the lumed logo on that crown looks really neat too. Alright, that will conclude this video. As always, thank you for your time and thank you for watching.